Hello everybody, this is Phil, Kilo Mike for Oscar Papa, with an item here that I acquired in a trade and no need for it. It's a nice radio. I've had one in the past, HF radio, the Icom IC-730, 730, popular in the 80s. I had one a number of years ago. It receives quite well.
Once more, please. Station trying to check in. Can you try once more? You're very light.
The preamp works. I'll engage the preamp when he talks.
All right, nothing heard. This is W5NCU, Whiskey 5, Mike Charlie Uniform. I'm looking for maritime mobiles or relays of maritime mobiles. Over.
This is W9 Delta Charlie.
Indiana 730 Kilo 4 Yankee Tango Zulu. Victor Echo 9.
No preamp.
Victor Echo 9, go ahead.
Preamp.
Victor Echo 9, Romeo Lima, Washington. Victor Echo 9,
Preamp.
Romeo Lima, Washington,
No preamp.
59, York County.
So it looks like it's pretty much on frequency. Overall, you know, it's got its blemishes and stuff, but no dents. I mean, for the age, the radio's in pretty nice shape. One problem, of course, there's always a problem, not always, but this radio does have a problem. And the problem is that I thought it was the mic at first. It has the original mic, and also it looks like the original power cord with Anderson connectors. Does it? No, it doesn't have the Anderson connectors. But I thought it was the mic on single sideband. What's happening is when you transmit, the power isn't, it's low power. It's about sometimes 6, 7, 9, 10 watts. Then all of a sudden, boom, it jumps up to, I've seen it as high as 70, 80 watts, 50 watts. But I thought it was a mic, but it's not. What I did was I went behind the radio. I put a phono jack into the CW key jack to send, and I hooked these up so I can easily transmit without having to go to a lot of trouble putting a key in there and what have you. So if I put it in the CW mode, put it into transmit, so it does put out, right? But if you look at the meter, let me move my camera here so you can see the meter. Let's see if you can see my LP100 over there. I don't know if you could be able to get a shot of the level. Right there, let's see if we can see right there. So what happens with this, look, watch it when I put into transmit. See, 56 watts, and it jumps down to 6 watts, 10 watts, 56. I get it up to 70 sometimes. So 23, 38. So if I hold it there, see, it was 55, 6 watts, 55 watts. So I haven't dug into it. I haven't checked it out at all. Really don't have the time to do it, but if it hangs around here long enough, I'm gonna dig into it. Just reading a little bit on YouTube, I find that some people had a problem with the relay being dirty, the contacts, and what happened was, from what I read and heard, because it was a YouTube video, that some of those contacts transfers DC voltage. And if it's got dirty contacts, sometimes the voltage is not correct, and therefore it affects the radio. Not sure if that's the problem. I haven't tried anything except a couple of things you see me try just now. So I don't think the finals are bad, because if not, would have no power, I would think, or or consistent just one way. Seems to do it on 2 bands. I've checked 40 meters, 20 meters, which I'm on now, and I'm sure it does it on the other bands, but I really haven't tried. I don't have a multi-band antenna. I'm actually on a mono bander, 3-element high gain mono band at the moment. Let me put this on upper sideband. So that's the story. Everything else works.
Hey, if I got your call quick, November 0 Whiskey Yankee.
Got a nice receive. Very, good signal received.
Okay, 7-3. Yeah, QRM is so bad here, it's hard to tell. Good luck.
The shift works.
November Whiskey 3, Charlie Mobile.
So anyway, RIT works.
Whiskey 3, Charlie, here in Indiana.
So all I have is the power cord, pretty long one, original mic, and that's it. So I might be putting this out there for about $275, and that includes shipping. Shipping is getting very expensive. I'm sure a lot of people that do a lot of shipping are aware of that. Shipping is getting ridiculous. I might have to start delivering stuff myself. I do a lot of shipping because it's not just ham radio. I just swap and trade a lot. Radios, stereo equipment, all kinds of stuff. So that's the story. I'm probably going to post it here on my channel here on YouTube, and also on QRZ.com and a couple other places. So we'll see. Somebody might have a need for it. And there's a lot of, in our ham community, we have a lot of intelligent people that will put this thing working in a matter of hours. And I probably could too if I dug into it. I believe there's probably a minor problem. Older radios like this, I've had old radios like a FT101 I bought. Oh, it doesn't work, it has no output. So it was a beautiful condition. I started cleaning it and stuff like that, and while I was cleaning it, I had it on the receive. I had hooked up to antenna, and I cleaned a connection here on the FT101, and all of them, boom, it went into transmit. It was 100 watts. So I knew that there was a dirty connection, and I cleaned it all up, and 100 watts all day long. So I try to, put some things out at a reasonable price and not overwhelm people with ridiculous prices. So $275 shipping for this, depending where, anywhere in the United States. California, West Coast from Florida is getting very expensive. I would imagine about $50, well packed, because I double box everything. So if it was more than that, then it comes out of the payment. Doesn't matter to me. But anyway, that's it, guys and girls. IC-730 HF transceiver. It has the work bands, and that's what we have. So maybe somebody out there can make this come alive. 7.3 all the way around.